Oh yeah, we totally agree with that point of what you said. Like I say, when nobody even be like like I said, the other lady did and took her time. Nobody questioned that. We just going off the character of how you present it. Like I say, if I know you're a strong, outstanding woman, I wouldn't think. Not saying she wouldn't and it ain't her right, but I wouldn't think somebody like a Miss Hustle would let that shit go like that without a motherfucker really knowing of that
Are you
effect to it.
tripping?
Because she looked at affected. I'm not saying it was. I ain't tripping, but it's a both sides to this shit. I'm just saying that you can't what person get like Ace I mean. I wouldn't expect Ace I mean for somebody to address you is what I'm saying, and Ace I mean not to address said person. That's not of the character I know of Ace I mean. Not
Bro,
saying you
that's
can't choose.
that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That ain't that.
It,
That ain't
it
that.
don't. But I'm just going off the character you
Nah, fool.
present
Like
right
I'm gonna
here.
keep it
It
100,
do.
but you wrong. You wrong, fool. You wrong. I'm gonna tell you why you wrong. Because you can't decide the same way we can't
I
decide
ain't
how you respond
deciding.
when a nigga disrespects you. You can't decide how a motherfucker respond if they feel like they've been victimized. You bugging. And for you to
And
do that, that's literally what she's saying. You're literally
and, and what I'm saying,
you're minimizing how her right to grieve and how she chooses to
I,
grieve. You
I
can't.
never I never I never said she shouldn't grieve and what she can
You,
say. I just said I would think somebody of her character would have. Now when she did it is when she
that's
did
not
it.
for you
That's
to
all
say.
I'm saying.
That's not for you to say. That's not for you to say. It's not for none of us to say. None of us. It's not for us to say.
Hey, people got to stop putting shit in public eyes and then telling the public that they ain't got right to say shit on it, bro. We wouldn't know shit about a lot of this shit
That's
had a
not what
lot
I'm
of other
saying.
people.
That's
But
not what I'm
no,
saying.
I'm not saying nobody's saying anything. I'm just saying my point of view. A lot of this shit wouldn't be in our knowledge had it not came from the people that was involved. You feel me? So some shit needs to be handled behind the scenes. Cause wrong is I got daughters. I don't condone no weird ass nigga shit, none whatsoever. Weirdos is weirdos. But at the same time, I teach my daughters how you portray yourself is how people gonna portray you and how they gonna treat you. So
That ain't got
it's two sides to every coin. I'm just being realistic, bro. Like
without
it,
my
it, it
point.
don't make it right. Even if you do
It
portray
don't.
yourself fucked up and a nigga get at you foul, it's still foul. Wrong is
Bro,
still
not
wrong.
that, bro. Listen,
I'm not
I
saying
don't
it's
give a
right
fuck.
for that. I'm just
I
Hey,
saying
don't
but
give
I
a
ain't
certain
gonna hold
fuck.
you. This
shit.
don't even boil down to how she
I don't
portrayed
give a
herself
fuck
or
how you
nothing like
portray
that.
yourself. They
This has
literally that
nothing to
has
do
nothing to
with
do with
that.
nothing. Nothing to do with nothing. Hey, she can portray herself however she wants. She got the right to not be raped or touched on.
A
It's
hundred
that
That's a
simple.
And I
fact.
percent.
just
That's a
said,
hundred
I literally
percent.
But
just
what I'm
said
saying,
We
what
ain't
I'm
that.
saying
arguing
is, what
that.
I'm
They
saying
Like,
is,
ain't
what I'm
arguing
how
that.
you
hold on, I'm not
portray
done.
yourself
I'm
is
not
how
done.
people
I'm
are
not
gonna
done.
get at you.
I'm not
We
done.
can't act like that's not a fact.
No, what I'm
If you
Okay,
saying
but
portray
like
yourself
that's
like
not this
easily,
situation though.
that's what I'm saying is until you know the facts, how the fuck can you know what actually happened? Niggas is speaking on shit and not having the facts.
I
That's what
think
I'm
the
saying.
biggest. I
And
think
that's
the
But
why we
even
biggest.
gave
I
them
without
think
the
both
the
a
but
biggest.
even
chance.
Look,
without
look,
the
look.
facts, that's
I
why
think
you
that. Look,
ask.
I
Why
think the
didn't
biggest
she? You
issue
still
here
that's
is
still
this.
a
I think the
question.
biggest
exactly.
issue.
When niggas
I
ain't
think the
there, niggas
biggest
got the
issue
right to
here
That's
is
ask
still
this,
a
though,
questions.
man.
Niggas
question.
The
jump
biggest
off the
That
issue
ain't
window
is
on
this.
niggas.
disrespecting her.
Hold on,
The
y'all.
biggest issue
Go
is
ahead.
this right here, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Ace 100% right, though. Like, man, a woman. Look, we gotta. You gotta take them accusations serious, no matter when they bring them out, however it come out, because there's too many weirdos in this culture doing a lot of weird ass shit. And niggas just gotta be able to understand that, man. We dealing with niggas telling, we dealing with motherfuckers being pedophiles, we dealing with niggas being just goofballs. So they gotta take it serious and hold them down. I think the biggest misconception, just to be fair, royalty, Cole, and everybody is with us. So niggas ain't in here arguing over some weird nigga that did some bullshit. Is the fact none of us was in the house. So the difference is all the people that was there is the only motherfuckers who really can say exactly what happened. Like the rest of us, we going by little bits and pieces when it came, how it came and it's gonna come off wrong no matter what because we wasn't in there. You dig what I'm
So
saying?
so
That's
so
the
to,
only thing. Like,
follow because I'm waiting. I'm with my daughter right now, waiting on something right now, right? So let me say this. I had to get out of this room because I couldn't really speak. The reason I'm saying niggas is tripping is this. It doesn't matter what she said or how long she said it or what she portrays herself as. Until the facts have been revealed, the tone in which you address it can be looked at as you frowning upon it. You
exactly.
can't be assumptive in anything you do because replace her with your daughter. I don't care if my daughter tells me 5 years later somebody touched her. I'm gonna be upset about it and I'm gonna
And
believe
and,
her.
and, and
And,
again, and
and
again,
the
Ace, I'm
problem
not
is, and the problem is, niggas ain't looking at them like they're their daughters or their
and
sisters. Y'all looking at them like they some bitches.
that
That's the
ain't what we
problem.
looking at it at. Listen,
And I'm not
this what I'm
Not
caping.
saying.
necessarily
Listen,
the case,
This
but
ain't
listen,
me
my
we not
thing
caping.
is saying
listen,
I got a
listen.
daughter. That's
Fuck,
all.
This ain't
listen,
me
me
caping.
listen. Me asking the question got nothing to do with
It's
the
not.
daughter part of it. And it's a question to be asked of
It's
not being
not
there. That's
about
not the
the.
attack.
It's not,
Hold
bro.
on, Ace. It's not to attack her, and it's
It
not to
is
attack
though.
what she do. It's not
It
because
is.
what these people think about what I'm asking the question. I don't give a fuck about no perception, bro. what these
That's
people
the
think. I know
problem.
what
That's the
my
problem.
I know what
Listen,
my intentions is, bro.
yeah, you
I don't
gotta,
give a
but you
fuck what nobody. So
but you
when we
gotta
ask
convey
it,
that.
it's a
Asking
question that
questions about a
listen, they're gonna
situation
ask the
can't be
same.
attacking the
They're gonna ask
motherfucker,
the
bro. That's
same
not.
question when they get there. What took you? They're gonna ask this question if they decide to be somewhere, if they was actually in court, they're gonna ask this question.
That's their
That's not an
job,
attack
nigga.
on her.
That's their job. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That's their job.
And analyzing the situation, I'm asking what
No, that's
happened.
not. I'm not saying.
Well,
I ain't
Listen, listen,
mad that
listen,
she
listen.
did. It's
I'm
just a
not
general
Tona,
saying.
the
question.
I'm not
tone.
saying. I'm not saying. Let me speak for me. I'm not saying that you were doing anything untowards in terms of your intention. I'm saying that the way you phrase it, the way you position your questions or your jokes or your sarcasm, the way you position
I
it
want to be
can come off.
sarcastic
Listen,
about this at
can come
all.
off as condescending to the victim in the case, which is what prevents people
But
from
this,
often. I'm not done, nigga. Which
but
prevents
that
her from
depends
speaking
on the
about it.
people who
Which
what they
prevents her from
perceiving
speaking
though.
about it. People
You
for the
can't.
future will stop because they see the response to it
Ace, you
and they
can't
don't
give
want to.
off
They
what a
don't
nigga
respond.
perceive. I can't perceive what you perceive what my actions is because you not me to know what my intentions is. How you perceive that is what it's gonna be. But my intentions, you can't
That's
tell a
not.
nigga
That's
what their
not your.
persistence is
You
neither.
shouldn't be
Because you can't say,
comfortable
But
like
what
nah,
are
that,
but
they
nigga.
what
You
he trying
doing?
to, but look, what he trying
you
to
shouldn't
say,
be
Cola,
comfortable.
is he ain't blaming you, but he
I'm
basically
not.
saying, like that's like a nigga kid. You know what I'm saying? Like when your kid don't want to come tell you something, it's because of the way that the parent might,
That
you know
they
what I mean?
want to hear because the
Yeah,
response to it.
the response to like, yeah,
But
I'll tell this
again,
person.
nobody
You feel what
keyed
I'm
on that.
saying?
That's why we was telling
That's
Under
what he
Jen
And
basically
that.
saying. He
and
She
basically
and
said
saying
she
the
heard it
tone.
among, and she
He's
said she
saying the
heard it
Yeah,
tone.
amongst
she
the,
said in
and
general,
she
not
said she
and
him.
I'm
heard it
not talking
amongst the
about you.
comments and
I
shit
wasn't
like
talking
that.
about you in particular. I wasn't talking about you in particular. I was just addressing it in general. I wasn't
Yeah,
saying
he's
you.
saying the tone of
I
people
wasn't saying
talking
you.
about it.
I was
Yeah.
saying the reason I
Yeah,
was
that's
speaking to you. The reason I was speaking to you directly is because you answered it. But I wasn't talking about you when I said it.